whole of this Christmas, the Omoni Oboli TV gave us movies back to back. And guess what? I watched everything, and I am here to review and give you my own pointers, starting from the lowest to the highest. The ones that got me happy, the ones that got me excited, and then the ones that were just for me. Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite black Chinese girl Cynthia. And first of all, there's this song that has been going on in my head this particular month for some reason.
I go cut my coat oversized this year. I know I carry chair just to I carry chair.
We're cutting our coat according to our size this year. No stress, we're not doing too much. We're not doing too much this year. We're just going to take it one day at a time and 1 month at a time till the year ends. Anyway, guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite black Chinese girl Cynthia, and like I said, I'm going to be reviewing the movies that the Omoni Oboli TV dropped this December. There were 4 of them in number, and I would tell you according to what I felt I really liked and what I did not like. Starting last, I have Memories on the Rooftop. Memories on the Rooftop, starring Daniel Etim Effiong as Oladapo, Sarian Martin as Adora. So the storyline goes this way. Adora and Lady L, they strike a deal that Adora will get the rooftop, which is being leased by Oladapo, for Lady L to celebrate her own Christmas party, the Christmas party which she wishes to host for her tenants. And she will give her a big client that she's been wanting to get for a very long time. Well, Adora goes on that journey and some lost spark. Now there's history about Christmas and what not Christmas. First off, my review and my opinions. I don't really I didn't necessarily feel the Christmas in this, even though it was supposed to be a Christmas party that she was planning. That was fine. But genuinely speaking, you see the chemistry between these people, it didn't work for me. This particular one felt a bit flat, and I thought to myself, okay, it wasn't like, there's even a way a guy would toast a woman and I just there smiling yeah, that was it for me. So this comes as number 4 for me, and that's my list. On number 3, I have Christmas Between Worlds. This one is starring Michael Dapper. I hope I don't murder her name. Omeche Oko, I believe that's the name. And in this movie, Michael Dapper is starring as Emeka, while Omeche is starring as Kamsi. Ooh, the storyline is Emeka's life is very frustrating. He doesn't even like his life. He's tired. Everything was just frustrating him. Family, work, personal life. Personal life is even 0. Family is stressful. And then he sees this Christmas guy, helps him fix his car. The guy asks him to make a Christmas wish. He makes a Christmas wish. The next morning, he wakes up with an entirely different world. Now, this movie would have made so much sense if they bothered on what they really wanted to explain to us, or the story they wanted to explain to us. But it got a bit confusing at some point. Even the character Emeka was confused. On my second place is Promise Me December. Well, I'll be honest, this one got me a bit in my feeling. Yes, I did like this one. I enjoyed this one, to be honest. Taya Arimoro in this movie is acting as Ayola, while Detola Jones is acting as Tenny. Whew. Now, Ayola is a superstar, so let's just say something like Wizkid, or maybe Wizkid. Let's just use Wizkid because Wizkid gives the vibe, and I like that vibe. So we'll say Wizkid. And then Tenny is a photographer, and Tenny has been wanting to, have him in some of her photo shoots, some of her work. So she ran in to take a picture of him, met him at a concert, and it was love at first sight for Ayola. Ayola was.
So it begins, huh?
I'm excited.
You excited?
I'm excited.
Me too.
I personally believe that Ayola spent the rest of this particular movie, just trying to convince Tenny that she was the one for him and he was the one for her. I genuinely feel like this movie should have ended when Ayola decided to leave. If we didn't have any business trying to make it a happy ending, it didn't need to be a happy ending, honestly. He could have just gone his way, she could have gone her way, sulk for a very long time, and she'll be fine eventually at last. But I don't know why they felt like they needed to, give us a happy ending. Maybe because it's in the Christmas films, but this movie would have had an epic ending if Ayola just left and didn't come back. Drum roll, please. For my the first one that I genuinely enjoyed, titled A Bride for the Season. I absolutely loved A Bride for the Season. Timini Eguson acted as Ayola, and Bam Bam acted as Kamsi. Bam Bam is a wedding planner, and Timini probably just some tech guy who has some money, but he's just been recently heartbroken, and he is trusting God. This one is also a faith-based movie. He is trusting God for a wife this December. On the 25th of December, he told God, God, you will give me my wife. Yes. And he went, found a wedding planner. This wedding planner planned all the wedding with no bride inside, no bride whatsoever. He just believed that God, on that day, God was going to bring his bride. And our wedding planner turns out to be our bride. Oh no, I loved the movie. In fact, I think the reason why I even liked it the most is it's a very practical type of faith. It's like dressing your miracle, believing God for that car, get a key holder for your car, believing God for money, get a wallet, you know, believing God for a baby, get baby shoes, baby crib, baby something, for acting your miracle, believing God for that job, go and buy the suits that you're going to wear. In fact, start pairing the clothes you'll be wearing from Monday for the next maybe 3-4 months of the work. Just practical faith. And I absolutely enjoyed the movie. It was pleasing to watch. It was not difficult. It was sweet. And that was why this one was my number one. Ranging from Memories on the Rooftop to Christmas Between Worlds to Promise Me December and then finally to A Bride for the Season. And this is how I rated those movies. I enjoyed it. I do believe that the Omoni Oboli TV, they put in their heart. I've seen a trend in how they like produce their movies. There's heart, there's softness, there's kindness in their acting. It's like you watch their movie and you're happy. You're not extremely frustrated. But yeah, I would recommend, if you've not seen any of this, watch it. But I'll give you my top two. If you don't want to waste your time, just watch Promise Me December and A Bride for the Season. At least those two, I can tell you they were really nice. If you do like this type of content, you feel like, oh, I should watch some things and tell you which to watch and which not to watch. If you like the content, let me know. If you stayed this long, thank you so much. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.